All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NymN's News Network. I hope you're all doing fantastic on this Monday. In case you're new to the channel, or in case you're just new to my streams on Mondays, every Monday I do a little news show, also known as the Trailer React Show. Basically, we look at a few of the things that went down in the previous week that we may or may not have seen. It's basically a little summary for us. So that's what we do. And I will say this week, like I said before I started the intro, it was hard to find good stuff this week. Everything I read was just COVID, election. So it's not going to be a particularly long news network, but hopefully you will still enjoy it, my friends. Otherwise, well, you know, it is what it is. Before we get going, guys, remember to join the Stream Raiders fight. We're on the final boss, okay? And there's 350 more slots. So exclamation mark battle to go check that out. Okay. Now, where do we begin? Start with a bit of gaming news. There is this company, actually a Malmö-based game studio. That's the city I live in, called Sharkmob. They were formed a couple of years ago by previous Hitman and The Division developers. And the other day, they released a little teaser for their upcoming game. It doesn't have a name yet, but it's apparently going to be based on Vampire the Masquerade, and it's gonna have battle royale aspects. Poggers! They say, experience the next thrilling evolution of battle royale multiplayer action games set in the cult classic Vampire the Masquerade universe, where vampire sects are at war across the streets and rooftops of Prague. Choose your playstyle, go solo or together, battling rivals and the hostile entity who's hellbent on exterminating all vampires. Use your supernatural powers, weapons, and blood to become stronger in order to hunt, fight, and survive the night. And here is the teaser. Oops, I didn't mean to play Rebecca Black. There you go. Fabi, I asked him, he said, yeah, it's taken a while for us because you sent us half a gig of alerts. So I don't think they're going to be done today, maybe tomorrow. They have to convert the files and then they have to set everything up. Anywho, let's keep on going, chat. SpaceX recently celebrated 100 successful rocket, what do you call it? Rocket launches, right? The other week they made their 100th successful one, and they released a little video to celebrate it. It's past a bit more than, or we're a bit more than 12 years past the first successful SpaceX flight with a Falcon 1 rocket on September 28th, 2008. Most of the rockets since have been the Falcon 9. SpaceX also says that they have successfully landed the rockets 63 times and reused 45 of them during their flights to space.
3, 2, 1.
Can't place unit. Not full. Oh, there's no more room.
Liftoff at the Falcon 9. Falcon 9 has cleared the tower.
American.
First stage propulsion healthy.
Good telemetry rock on both stages.
Propulsion is nominal. Nico.
The Falcon has landed.
Good recognition.
Oh yeah, they have a little counter up here. Congrats, SpaceX. Congrats, Elon Musk. Of course, the first thing Elon Musk did was go to Twitch and stream a Bitcoin giveaway. Am I right? Anyway, We'll do this real fast. Apparently the battle is ready to commence because there's no more room on the battlefield. So we'll do a quick fight. This is the boss fight, the final one. If we beat this, we beat the map. And then I'm gonna pag. There's me. I'm tanking. Yo, is that the boss? A level 20 ancient bone spider. Spawn class, you're level 20. Oh, never mind. Where's the boss? Oh, we picked a question mark. This is news. Breaking news. NymN's chat defeats the evil boss. Woo! That's what's up, boys. Enjoy. I am 4th. Good job, dude. Moses, wait, that's the guy. How much do you guys get once I give you guys shit? You guys get a lot more strong when that happens, it seems. Okay, anyway, we're gonna go back to the news network now. I'm just gonna do the question mark here. Okay, done. All right. In other news, you guys know how we're all fucked and the environment is breaking and all of that stuff, right? In the midst of all of these depressing news, there was the tiny bit of actually pretty swell good news. They discovered a coral reef over 500 meters tall outside of Australia from the Great Barrier Reef. Good news for once.
Scientists have discovered a massive detached coral reef taller than the Empire State Building. It's the first discovery of its kind in over a century, and the reef is healthy and thriving. Footage captured by scientists shows clownfish paddling between vibrant peach and pink coral. A colourful scene found last week by a team from James Cook University. Marine scientist Dr. Robin Beeman led the mission.
It was real eye-opener to bring the ROV up over the ledge, literally climb onto the summit, and then peer around in the warm photic water to see all of the fish and coral and sharks there. So very healthy coral ecosystem on this, top of a 500-meter tall reef. It's probably something you discover every day.
The nearly mile-long structure was named the Blade Reef for its sharp peak, and was found by using an underwater robot named Sebastian. And with its help, the team collected samples to be archived.
We've found new fish species, new black coral species. We have been taking samples with the ROV because it has a hand, and we have a permit from the Marine Park that allows us to collect these rare corals.
This part of the seabed stands in contrast to the northern part of the Great Barrier Reef, which is suffering from bleaching. That is where warm water causes coral to expel the algae that feeds it, and ecosystems are destroyed.
We didn't see any evidence of bleaching. What we saw instead was quite a thriving coral reef and sponge community, probably more fish than we've seen on
a new reef for us to ruin.
The discovery
you know what? Never mind, burn it.
For scientists. After a study was published
sea life is so gross
that found the Great Barrier Reef had lost more than half its coral in the last 3 decades.
Well, that's nice. Let's see how long it manages to last, huh? Let's see. Now, I have probably the most exciting news of all time here, okay? Nicolas Cage, I know, right? Is starring in an upcoming movie called Willy's Wonderland. It's about a janitor fighting animatronic animals in an abandoned restaurant. Sounds familiar? Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy inspired. But I believe there is a Five Nights at Freddy movie coming as well. So I don't know. This is like some kind of a little version of it, I guess. Some kind of a ripoff. It seems to be just like Five Nights at Freddy's. Featuring Nick Cage. They only released a teaser. This is what it looks like.
Hey kids, do you know what time it is? It's birthday time!
Yippee! How nice of them to put some boobas in there too for us. Fabi, you seen this or what, huh? You better be excited about that. Since we're watching teasers, since we're watching horror movies, we may as well also address and talk about the upcoming, well, next year, Halloween next year. They're making a new Halloween movie, and they release a teaser for that as well. Here it is.
Next Halloween, when the sun sets and someone is alone. He kills.
Michael! Called Halloween Kills. Oh no. I made the peepos scared. I'm sorry, little peepos. Yes. Now let's talk gaming news for a bit. Let's talk Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, the game was sadly postponed again. In case you somehow missed this, it is now coming out December 10th. They postponed the game again, and they said that it was mostly due to making it very stable and able to for them to make a smooth release across all devices. And of course, if people took this not in a great way, and one of the devs, Cyberpunk devs, tweeted this. He said, I want to address one thing in regards to the Cyberpunk game delay. I understand you're feeling angry, disappointed, and want to voice your opinion about it. However, sending death threats to the developers is absolutely unacceptable and just wrong. We are people just like you. Imagine sending death threats to someone because they're not letting you play your video game when you want to. Because they're trying to make sure the video game works well when you finally do play it. Like, what the hell? And they're trying to work through COVID issues. On top of that, it appears that the CD Projekt Red developers themselves found out that the release of the game was happening at the same time as the rest of the world. And an email was sent out to the employees of the studio telling them about the delay, and at the same time as the Twitter post was uploaded. So that must have felt awful for the devs. So they didn't really have much to do. This was out of their hands. This was, I don't know, I guess the higher ups, right? The publisher, I don't know who the publisher is. Is that also, I don't know exactly how it works, but the poor devs did not have much to do with this. Besides, it's not like it's a crazy long delay anyway. So yeah, calm your tits a bit, boys. Not saying it was any of you guys, but you know. Okay, it's time for maybe the most disturbing news I have today. Disney Research is doing a lot of work on animatronics, right? Because they want to make Disneyland. They want to have a bunch of, you know, Disneyland. You're going to walk around there and there's going to be, you know, there's Cinderella, there's this guy, there's this. And most of them are going to be animatronics. And they keep working on these to make them more human-like, which I think makes them even spookier. Dong Lord, by the way, thank you for the 3 months Prime. Check this one out.
We present a system for creating lifelike gaze interactions between people and an animatronic character. Our architecture implements mutual gazing behavior, demonstrating the illusion of life. We use a subsumption architecture to allow us to layer simple motor movements such as breathing, blinking, and saccades to create increasingly complex and lifelike behaviors.
Amazing.
Additionally, we use mechanisms that mimic human motor and attention behaviors. The overall result is an interactive human autonomatronic experience that engages people through animated realism.
Oh, eye shaking. Jesus Christ, dude. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. Chat, look. My microphones are overlapping, so I don't have 2 microphones today. Hell yes. Okie dokie. What else we got? What else we got? Now here's something that I think you all will enjoy. The Biden campaign, the Biden administration. I know. I don't really want to talk about the election, okay? It's not that kind of a news show. But they released a custom Fortnite map. Right? Oh my goodness. The Build Back Better with Biden map is located in Reboot City and is aimed at promoting the campaign's message that the environment and economy are connected. Oops. Here's a picture from it. The solo player adventure type map takes about 20 to 30 minutes to play and made its debut Friday night. Our digital program is built around how people spend time and the most effective ways to reach them in those places, Christian Tom, the Biden campaign's director of digital partnerships, said in a statement to The Verge. We see interactive digital-first experiences like gaming as an opportunity to bring our campaign to a new place and platform. The custom Fortnite map is a substantive, approachable, and fun way to reach and mobilize voters, Tom added. Signs around the map encourage players to visit makeaplan.com, and players can text Fortnite to 3330 to learn how to early vote in person. Drop off a ballot or vote on election day. Erection day, guys. Remember to cast your boner. It's not that hard on. That wasn't in the news story. It's just a quote. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know exactly what kind of I doubt there's a big overlap between potential voters and Fortnite, but what do I know? What do I know? Hey, don't give me that fucking dog face. Easy with the tomatoes. Jeez, tough crowd. All right. Here's a silly one in a bit of tech news. Also, thank you to Dinglebob, 2 months, and Explode 63 months. One of the old frogs right there. True Eva, I just 3 months says, hi Nym, I need to get something to drink. Can you please stop the stream for 2 minutes? He said 22 minutes ago. That guy died from thirst. So anyway, smart cameras are maybe not always that smart. That can happen to, for example, this camera over here. This is what happens when you use an AI to record the football game, which is pretty common these days. The smart camera, its task is to follow the ball. Unfortunately, the line, what's it called? The line judge? Is that what it's called? Is bald. And his head kind of looks like a ball. And so in the Scottish Football League Division 2 between Caledonian Thistle and Ayr United, the camera system kept on realigning itself onto this bald guy instead of the ball. The commentator had to apologize constantly.
Amazing.
As the camera kept on mistaking the balls for the linesman's head. Linesman's head is what it's called. Thank you, Boogly619, for the 4 months. Paguero! All their heads look like balls from that far, I guess, but I don't know, dude. This is like, you see something amazing on a Twitch stream and then it does the ad break. Whoop. They're gonna have to refine that AI. Okay. Can you peg a bit more? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, chat. It's time for something. Let's be real. We all knew that movies about COVID were going to eventually come out, right? People were going to make shit about COVID. And this is Songbird. It's one of the first trailers for a COVID-related movie coming out. And it looks absolutely awful. The year is 2022, and COVID-23 has been mutating. Now, I do believe that Michael Bay produced it, so there's that too. Check it out.
Good morning, Miss Garcia.
Good morning, sunshine. I miss you.
And they use I Am Legend
right now.
style music.
Someday.
Curfew is now in effect. All unauthorized citizens must stay indoors.
tensions rise as we enter the 213th week of lockdown.
A grim new reality emerges.
COVID-23 has mutated.
Beginning thermal scan. Thermal scan normal.
LG Wing.
New data confirms the virus attacks the brain tissue.
Hey, whoa! I'm immune! I'm immune!
Worldwide death toll rises to over 110 million.
All infected Americans are being forced into quarantine camps.
Sarah. Sarah, what's going on?
Department of Sanitation.
Sarah, talk to me.
I think my neighbor has a fever.
It'll be so much easier if you just open the door. Mrs. Grant, you have visitors.
Sarah, please. Sarah, open that door. Sarah, do not open that door.
Beginning thermal scan.
The Rona.
3, 2, 1. Anomaly detected. Armed guards will be arriving in 4 to 6 hours. You must not attempt to leave your home, or you will be shot on sight.
Let me save your life by shooting you.
I know you're in there.
Swedish actor.
They're coming. I have to let you go.
No. Sarah! Sarah!
Say goodbye to me.
Sarah, I'm not letting you give up.
You.
Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to survive.
I'm trying to save the one person left in my life that matters to me.
I can't help you. What you're talking about is illegal.
Hey, my man.
Nico. I'm here.
Every little thing gonna be alright. And remember, stay safe, sane, and sanitized.
Okay. Peter Stormare. Thanks for showing the whole movie. I felt like it didn't, for being almost 3 minutes long, it didn't spoil too much. I mean, it tells us the premise, and it kind of, but not really tells us what's gonna happen next. We don't know how it resolves. I mean, obviously though, with this type of movie, it's gonna be super cliche ending, but it's not like you were gonna watch it anyway. Did you see the same trailer? Why do you care if it spoiled the whole movie? Would you go out and watch that? Looks like shit. I only showed it because it was funny to look at. I'm sure there's gonna be 1 or 2 actually decent COVID movies eventually, but these ones, I mean, the pandemic's not even over yet, and they're rushing these. Most movies ads spoil too much or too little. This ad was good. I think generally, very few trailers these days show too little. I think almost always they spoil a bit too much. Some people do it better. Christopher Nolan trailers usually don't show too much, though. The Tenet was kind of... Actually, Avengers trailers are pretty good at that. They don't spoil, like, anything. NymN's take... Okay. We'll move on. Chill. Guys, by the way, remember to join the battle. It's 12 more minutes, and there's plenty of room. So, place your shit. I guess it's gonna be a simple fight though. Right, real quick about the AMD new cards. I know we already watched it on stream, so just a quick recap kind of for the people who were not there. AMD presented their new graphics cards and new cards in the Radeon 6000 series using their new architecture. It was the Radeon RX 6800, 6800 XT, X6900 XT. That's the name of them. And they are here to compete against the NVIDIA 3000 series, of course. 6900 XT is the biggest, baddest one. That's the one we're seeing right here. Also going to be retailing for, I believe, $999, which is quite cheaper than the 3090. I'm not really going to start listing all of the numbers and all of the stuff they started mentioning because, well, for starters, I don't even know what half of it means, right? But I just figured if you missed it out, There it is. They are somewhat comparable to the RTX 3000 series, which is good news for us consumers, of course, because good, proper, healthy competition is always good for the end consumer. Probably always good. I don't know. But 6900 is a way higher number. True. True. Higher specs on paper. Can you tell me the name of the film? Which one? The one that I showed is Songbird. Why? You gonna go watch it? Now, in PPL news, researchers in Netherlands, October 30th, say they used an electron microscope and a high-definition 3D printer to create the world's smallest boat, which measures just 30 micrometers in length. Here's what it looks like. They created what's called the Benchy boat, a structure often used to test the effectiveness of 3D printers. This boat is about 1/3 the thickness of a human hair. What is this? A boat for ants? They say we focused a laser inside a droplet. If we move the laser through the droplet, we write the structure that we want. For example, if we move it in a helix, we're writing a helix. In addition to the mini Benchy, aka this boat here, they also did other shapes, including a spiky sphere, spiral, helix, trimer, and the titular starship from Star Trek Voyager.
Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
Amazing.
And it's not my boat, but it is pretty amazing. Grant 8, thank you so much for the 19 months, man. People, hey. People, hey. Hey, hey. Cool beans, chat. What do we got in the digital memes productions? Oh, a lot of no game releases. Taji. I've grown to like those. All right, we do have a clip of the week, but you know what? Before that, well, let's look at Cocktober records. The records of October. A whole month is behind us, and so let's look at the best records that were beaten during October. Wait, what's the question marks for?
Hello.
Did I say something wrong? What are you guys question marking? Stop question marking me! Hey. Hey. Fastest time to drink 1 liter of lemon juice. XCC could beat this. That's pretty crazy. The guy beat this on like second try, didn't he? Lawnmower on the chin while it's running. 7 minutes? How, dude? This one is also crazy. Hey, what is this, TF2? What the fuck?
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost? Whoa, nice, dude. I like his pose. This is like a COVID fucking record, dude. I feel like he could get another egg on there. Ugh. Oh my goodness, does this seem unsafe? Nice, dude. This girl again. Wow, wow. It's pretty impressive. She only did it for a minute though. Doesn't seem that long. What the fuck? So many chin balancing records. And they all count different. They just all put different objects on there. Objects I've balanced on my chin. Bananas. It's pretty impressive for like such a small kid. That is one dedicated waiter. Seems fun to drive those. Dude, what a fun project with your dad. I think this guy has like the pencil record too, I'm not sure. Ah! Mahmoud. Nice, dude. It's all sped up. Oh. Wait, what? That doesn't seem that impressive. It took him 17 seconds to drink a Capri Sun? I guess the problem is that the straw is going to bottleneck you, maybe. Because the straw is very small. Hey. 1907 items. Impressive. What the fuck? His tongue must be fucked at the end of this. $69. Ew, did you see his tongue? Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. These are such random records, dude. I could go for a hot dog. Boing, 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 boing. What the hell? Such an American record. What a waste of beer, though. That's crazy, man. They make it look so easy. I tried doing that when we were in Portugal into the pool. I just hurt my back every time. Oh, the battle's starting in a minute. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. What a fucking rave this video is. Wait, so no time limit? So you just go until your head fucking hurts. These two guys again. They're just on lockdown, dude. They're just trying to come up with a bunch of random shit. Most pull-ups in 1 minute. Hey, I read about this one. This lady is 45. Not bad, huh? Well, well, well. There you go, my friends. Oh, yeah, the battle. Let me see. This should be an easy one, right? I'll start it now. Starting early. Look at all of you guys. To war! Actually, there's a lot of stuff. Is it not easy? Look at Roppy all the way in the back. Pussy. Dum dum da da dum dum. We're winning hard. I understand now why you'd want to pick. What do flag bearers even do? What is that? Damn, some of you guys are huge. You guys don't even have anything on it. This guy's got a duck on his flag. Woo! I'm gonna pag. Very nice. I play this exclamation mark battle. All right. Let me. Hello. Cool. Next. Okay. Dum 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 dum. All right. What else do we have? Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Clip countdown. So every week we vote for our favorite clips. You look at the top 10 clips of Twitch and we vote for our favorite one. That one makes it the clip of the month, and then eventually we'll have a clip of the year. So without further ado, watch these following clips. Remember which one your favorite is so that you can vote for it at the end. Man's not hot. Boom! Guac, 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 guac.
Sometimes in life, you have to calculate the risks and reward. This is one of those times.
Game menu. Saving world. Title screen. World name edit box. Loading. 0%. Loading. 5%.
Loading.
I ate their fried chicken wings 7 times in a row. And it fucked up my intestines and caused me to have a leaky butt.
Forever?
Up until recently, I fixed it. You want to know how I fixed it? And this is a God's honest true story. I put a butt plug in my butt and practiced squeezing it closed and opening it up over and over again until I could hold the butt plug in my ass.
No way. It's pink.
True story. It's pink. And now my butt doesn't leak anymore.
Is this story actually real? I still can't tell. But the fact that she immediately, unless they rehearsed it beforehand. Yes? He needs to tweet a picture of this butt plug. Malena says, yeah, she seems serious. And she immediately says that it's pink. Which is like, if you were lying about this, I feel like that's not a detail. You wouldn't think of lying about that. And the fact that Nick immediately confirms it so quickly without hesitation, like, either they're really good liars or it's actually true. Obviously, it's not real.
True, honest to God story.
It was leaking.
I watched.
I don't know.
But if you're really looking to knock someone international down a few pegs, here's a few things that can be extremely hard to say even for English speakers. So when I put it on the screen, we can all try to say it at the same time. Anemone. 3,000.
Rural brewery.
Species.
I love you.
Thanks, guys. I needed that. Additionally, in comparison to Romance languages, pronunciation...
God fucking damn it, he got me, dude.
Quack, 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 quack.
Chad, this is Maya. She's my bird.
We don't say that word anymore.
She's my bitch.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see.
I knew. Wasn't worth it. It was not worth it.
Okay.
It wasn't worth it. I'm sorry. Chat, I'm her bitch.
Actually true.
Better?
That one's actually true.
Porpgame.mp4. Cutie Cinder. Jesus fuck. I'm out.
This is just yes or no. Do you get celebrities like get Phil Spencer on the phone? I want an Xbox. Like he's like, we have P Diddy's people on the phone.
Does Keanu call you up?
Does that shit happen? I want to know, dude.
I will say
Snoop Dogg got an Xbox fridge, and you're gonna ask him that?
Snoop's been with us for a long time. Like people who followed us, they know Snoop has been with us for a long time. I will say the amount of free stuff that rich people want is crazy. So what I tell them when they ask me is I say, hey, I sent your free Xbox to the Boys and Girls Club, and I'll send them a link to the store where they can go buy one. Like, you know, I think rich
Give me an LG wing already.
people want a lot of free stuff.
I actually straight up said I don't mind paying for it. I just want to have it. It's out now in America, I think. I still can't have it though. It's not out in EU, Sweden.
It's you know, I want the consoles to go where they should go. So I'll just leave it at that.
The world's most unique bug and people get disconnected or what happened? Yeah, that's me.
Is this what everyone's spamming in every channel? It's just a golden kappa?
Your computer won't blow.
Every channel is just spamming golden kappa.
Why is E-Rob's camera not on?
W has made the advance.
Very weak. Every channel is doing it, dude. Even Canoe.
Check out that booty.
What the fuck? What is going on, dude?
Can I ask, can you guys...
Neymar. Neymar. How do you pronounce his name? Neymar?
Here, if everything has its place. At the head table are the kings of the lunchroom.
Rowdy boys.
They've already gotten more blowjobs than we'll ever get. Sorry, cállate. Next, it's the drama kids.
Ugh, so gross that they're always touching each other.
Then, the goth kids, guys with no personality, robots pretending to be kids. Then it's the nerds, the dweebs. And finally, we arrive at our table.
Hey, that's not us!
Excuse me, gentlemen, this is our table.
Oh, really? And what's your personal best?
Fucking Mike. Oh my god, his mic.
That's what I thought. This table now belongs to the Jesus. Hello.
We don't have a thing. We don't have a table.
Okay, that was...
He laughed. Psytrance, nice.
This fuck.
toddler raging ass bitch.
Pop filter. It's not just that, he's breathing into his mic from the top, I think. So the pop filter doesn't do shit. Mine is actually...
Oh my god, I'm so fucking good!
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh!
Oh my lord.
Dude, 2 Co-Carnage clips in 1 week? What year is it?
Intergalactic DJ bundle? So wait, how much is this? How much is 1,500?
Yeah, a lot of the clips were...
First of all, you can't buy 1,500. And 1,100, so it's $1 per credit. That's $15? These are 15. You just paid 60 for the game, and now they're charging $15?
Shamelessness.
$10 for the skins? Oh my god. Boosters.
You think I look like a serial raper
on the map for
with
$5.
a mustache? Oh.
What is ETO? Is ETO money? Yeah.
22 o'clock equals D12.
Go vote. Listen. I don't think I look good with a mustache either, but just wait until my beard grows out. That'll be a cool look, okay? Just wait for it, chat. It's gonna be amazing. Pag. All right, there you go, fellas. In other completely different news, a German football team lost 37-0. You might wonder how that's possible. Well, it had its reasons why this happened. It came after, so this losing side was called SG Ripdorf Mulzen 2. Yeah, exactly. This was like division infinite low. But anyway, their opponents, SV Holdenstedt 2, previously faced off against a team with a player who tested positive for the coronavirus. And despite all of the Haldenstedt squad testing negative for COVID-19, Ripdorf did not feel the conditions were safe enough to properly compete against them. So why did they play the match at all? Well, they had to, otherwise they would have been fined. Even in the 11th tier of German football, there is a fine for forfeiting a game, albeit not a very high one, €200. And so what they did instead is that they sent out the brave minimum amount of players that you have to have in a football game, which is in this league 7. And so they sent out 7 players against the regular 11, and they lost 37-0. But hey, at least they didn't catch COVID. Oh yeah, I just showed you guys the news after I read them. Anyway, in other news, let me see, what do we have left actually? Boom. It's called Kreisliga. Okay, Kreisliga. I don't know if I pronounced that right. It's probably more like Kreisliga, like that. League of Legends spin-off Ruined King will launch on consoles in early 2021. It's an upcoming single-player League of Legends spin-off that will see the franchise debut on consoles for the first time. And they released their first, albeit vague, bits of information. They said it's going to launch sometime early 2021 on the Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Steam, and the Epic Game Store has launched, with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S versions set to follow shortly after that. Along with their news of the release window, Riot Forge also announced some additional details on what it's actually going to be. It's going to be a single-player, turn-based RPG set in the Bilgewater and Shadow Isles regions of Runeterra. And they also revealed a roster of League of Legends champions who will appear as playable characters. Misfortune, Illaoi, Braum, Yasuo, Ari, and Pyke. There's no actual gameplay yet, but they did release... where is it? Hold on. This is not the one I'm looking for, right? They released a little cinematic... Yeah. Official announcement trailer. Pretty hard stuff. So litty. Hey. Hey. Joshua. Do you like League? I've never played it ever. But I mean, I don't mind games that Riot Games make, I guess. I played TFT for a bit. That was fun. And I mean, some people like Valorant a lot. So I don't know. Maybe this is good. Who knows? Ba-da-bum-bum. You should try it once. So yeah, I did talk about doing like at some point, but I'm not very interested in it. It's very like I'd have to be really out of content for that, and obviously I never run out of content, chat. But it's one day do like a League of Legends stream, because it would be funny how hilariously bad I would be, because I literally have never played the game in my life, and it seems every single other person in history has. But I have played MOBAs before. See, I'm an old boomer, so I played the original Dota, like the Warcraft mod. And then I played Heroes of New Earth when that was out. And then for a bit, I played Dota 2, I think. And then Heroes of the Storm, but that maybe doesn't count. Get coaching from LS. That would be content. Yeah, you never know. If I'm gonna do one of these things, like here's a game that I've never really played and let's try to get good at it thing, I'd rather do it with CS:GO than League, I think. So that's more what I'm leaning towards than ever doing like a League thing. I think that could be fun. Tekken, I'm already amazing at Tekken, dude. Anyway, where were we, chat? It is time to learn how frozen pizza actually is made. This video was brought to you by Hugbees. Go check him out. He also streams twitch.tv/HugbeesTV. Let's learn about frozen pizza, boys.
Millions of pizzas travel daily from the frozen food section of the supermarket to the dinner table. Thick or thin crust, meat or vegetarian, their convenience makes them a staple in the freezer. But how do they end up tasting so fresh when they start out so frozen?
I haven't played Zoe DLC
Cheese,
yet, no.
sausage, sausage with carrots, and deluxe. All varieties of pizzas require a maze of machines. To make the dough for the crust, they combine flour, salt, cornmeal, water, yeast, and flour in a large mixer.
Hold up.
Then they add a bit of cornmeal for flavor. A mixer turns the ingredients for about 4 minutes. This powerful machine needs almost 30 horsepower to knead the dough.
I need that dough.
The dough rises into a plump dough anus until it's fed into a chunking machine, which divides the blob into smaller pieces. The chunks travel to a sheeting machine which rolls them into 2.5 centimeter thick sheets. A light dusting of flour makes the dough 2.507 centimeters thick, so the company can eventually save costs when selling in bulk. A flour brush tickles the dough to get it to drop its defenses as it's eviscerated by stainless steel rotating spikes.
Damn. Yeah,
the holes will make the pizza dough faster through production. A large plastic roller cuts the dough into circular pizza crust shapes. Fun fact, this roller is never ever washed, and our cameraman had a cold today.
Uh-oh. Put your masks on, boys.
A machine called the Divorce-O-Matic separates the dough.
Where does it rejected dough go? Where does it go, dough?
The pizza crusts are given a spray tan to make them more appetizing and to try to slow the effects of aging.
Why the holes in it? They don't do that on regular pizzas you buy.
Some pizzas stick to the ceiling. Science cannot explain this. Next stop is the tomato sauce waterfall. This waterfall is the only one of its kind in the world, except for all the others found in other pizza making factories.
Wait, that's crazy.
And anywhere else that someone decides to build one. In fact, most researchers would call this a kid's shitty science fair project more than anything, and would give it a C-.
I would never have guessed that's how they apply the tomato sauce. What the fuck? Waterfall.
Mounds of cheese fluff are ready to be shredded to add mozzarella cheese topping. Factories want you to believe this is called a cheese applicator machine, but we all know it's just a cheese waterfall.
Doesn't seem very precise.
Are you surprised? Most pizzas today are built via waterfall.
Ah.
Okay, seriously, I'm reading the script here and they want to call this thing a meat applicator. Read my lips that you can't currently see. Meat waterfall. Call it what it is, and stop lying to these people.
That pizza looked good!
The pizza is now ready to be fed to a computer. The combination of citric acids, salts, and complex topping arrangements make them the perfect snack food for processor-based organisms. The pizzas enter a flash freezer called a blast cell, which sounds like the name of a rejected Batman villain. An overwrapping machine applies a layer of plastic to each pizza. Some people choose to remove this flavor plastic before eating, but this is up to the consumer.
I always eat it with the plastic on. Most of the nutrition is in the shell, you know?
The sun god is consulted for final judgment on all pizzas. Oh. Any he deems unworthy are blown away to pizza hell. And finally, an automated arm pushes each pizza into a box, making you one step closer to your dinner of disappointing greasy cardboard.
Pizza time. That looked pretty good though for being mass-produced frozen pizza. If that was really it. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Thank you, Huggybees. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. That guy's funny, yo. That was it. Those were all the things I had. Bit of a shorter one. 1 hour news network. And no trivia. I know, right? I know. But hey, at least we can start the battle. Bam. Boo. It was pretty good though, I think. Right? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know, chat. Like I said, it's all just COVID this and election that this week. So I didn't want to report on that stuff. So it is what it is. But I hope you enjoyed the news network still. We can do, Gabby, you want to do a couple rounds of DBD?